in 10 years, you would imagine you click a button, you see a property in Miami, Dubai, Thailand, click, and you own a property.
There is a crypto project that, full disclosure, I'm invested in that I think could be massively undervalued right now in 2025. It's called Propy, and they are currently disrupting the real estate market in a really big way.
We are able to automate the real estate transaction utilizing smart contracts on blockchain and AI for document processing.
Let's talk about the risks, let's talk about the benefits, and watch today's whole video, because if you are planning to buy a house in the next few years, you do not have to sell your crypto. You can borrow against it, so you do not have to sell to get a house. And this revolution with Propy has already started. Watch today's whole video. And just for some background, as Propy is a long-term channel partner, they are real estate on-chain, a fully US licensed title and escrow closing firm with over $4 billion in transactions to date. Actually more than that. And as they describe themselves, close with confidence, AI-assisted title and escrow on-chain for real estate. And how the AI works: Propy AI reduces human work by 40%, deeds are recorded on-chain to avoid fraud, get full transparency on your home purchase 24/7, leveraging blockchain technology and AI to revolutionize closing transactions, ensuring unparalleled transparency and security. I loved this 60-second breakdown from CEO and founder Natalia.
I'm a software engineer and a real estate developer in the past, so uniting those two passions has been a mission for me so that we are able to automate the real estate transaction utilizing smart contracts on blockchain and AI for document processing. So what we do, let's say you're buying a home in Miami and you need to close it with a title company. So we're a licensed title company, title and escrow company. We would close the entire deal for you. And it's very transparent. So you see all the steps, all the documents, you did everything online in a secure manner. And also we've invented the first ever real estate on-chain sales, which are happening instantly. You connect your wallet, click, and you own a property.
So yes, Propy makes the home buying process, the real estate process, faster and cheaper. I get that. But another aspect that I really like for crypto this cycle is they're a made-in-America company. They are backed by a profitable and proven US tech company. It was founded in Palo Alto, California over a decade ago. They already have tokenized over $10 billion worth of real estate on-chain, meaning they're doing it. And really, just fitting trends, made-in-America cryptos are a big trend this cycle.
We'll ensure that the future of crypto and the future of Bitcoin will be made in the USA.
I mean, Don Jr. on CNBC recently already speaking about the value proposition of something like Propy without even realizing it.
What's the solution for that? The answer is crypto. These decentralized platforms where you're not beholden to this, where you create efficiencies. As a guy that did real estate, why am I paying points in and out for title insurance that could be done on the blockchain?
And I loved this 90-second clip of Natalia explaining exactly the growth and the business that Propy is doing in America.
We're very focused in the US right now, with Florida, Arizona, Colorado as the main markets. Texas, Tennessee, California are upcoming. And the process is very simplified, of course. That's our mission. So we have two parts of the transaction. One, which is the most tech-driven, and it's for crypto natives. It's literally would mean that you connect your wallet, click, and you acquire a property if we already have tokenized it. And the other part, that's where we see the most of adoption. It's quite traditional. We have title and escrow license firm, and you would have a purchase agreement signed. Then our AI will read the purchase agreement and will establish a transaction right away. It could be an evening, a weekend, but you have the feeling of that it's going right away, into an execution. And then if you're a buyer, you would receive an online payment link right away, again, automatically after our AI and our personnel verifies that the purchase agreement is in place, it's correct. And then you have the transparency of all the steps of the payment, of the closing, of the title report.
So what's interesting to me, and a big differentiator, is this is the only made in the USA utility token for high value assets. They've just made history again with the first ever real estate asset on-chain in Hawaii sold. And what that means, Propy has successfully sold Hawaii's first ever on-chain real estate asset with multiple on-chain offers, and the winning one secured through the first ever BTC-backed loan.
And that's the beautiful transaction that we did last month, where a Bitcoin holder was able to bid on a property that is tokenized with their Bitcoin holdings without exiting the position. So what it means is that I see the world where Bitcoin plays a role as this pristine collateral where you can leverage it and enter other asset classes. So imagine in this property particularly, you bid with $250,000 in Bitcoin, and if you win the bid, you get a loan against your Bitcoin automatically on chain without the verifications, there is a KYC process, but there is no like a 30-day of mortgage approval. And then with this loan, you actually acquire a property and you become the owner right away.
So again, services like this is another reason I think that there is a massive opportunity here, because there's tons of millennials that are looking to buy a home. Eventually, Gen Z will get there. And it's products like this, to me, that I think will be massive. Please comment down below if you agree, if you disagree. Would you use something like this? Billionaire Tim Draper is an early investor and huge believer in the project, which again, I'm just looking for green flags. To me, having a successful billionaire with a proven track record like this see an opportunity, to me, is a green flag. Obviously, they're backed and listed on Coinbase, which is huge, the #1 crypto exchange in the United States, as well as expansion. Pro just got support from KuCoin, another huge exchange, so it's cool to see the growth. I encourage you to do your own research. I'll put a link down below. Check it out. I mean, there's a lot of, this was just a beginner's guide. Always more we could get into, but with the global real estate market only getting much, much bigger in the next 5 to 10 years, this is the potential of Propy, as explained by Natalia.
In 10 years, you would imagine you click a button, you see a property in Miami, Dubai, Thailand, click, and you own a property. And it's easy and not expensive to transact. You can transfer the ownership of your home easily, streamlined, no fear of fraud, as you move from one city to another, from one state to another, increasing the mobility of the new generation. And I think the new generation deserve this new experience without bureaucracy. And instead of 5 million homes sold in America annually, we would see 20 million. We would see a real estate market that is liquid 24/7. You can buy, exit, hold real estate assets, again, anywhere in the world. That's how I imagine the real estate to evolve. Also impacting the very essence of the recording and capitalism in developing countries, because many don't actually have proper systems, and thus we don't invest in those countries. They don't have access to financing. So what we do here in America would greatly impact and become the foundation of capitalism in developing countries.
That is the video. My name's Austin. Like always, see you tomorrow.